Hello and welcome to the TunIn podcast. I'm Nathan.
I'm Nate, and that's Connor.
Yep,
So I'm just anxious. I'm just very anxious.
it's okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why, I'm always an anxious person. Like, every time I'm, like, in a Zoom meeting or whatever it is, just in general, I'm always just nervous or anxious. I don't know why, but even as I'm speaking, my feet are, like, just like that, all the time. All the time.
It's wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, wobbly. Yeah. I'm also eating, and I already showed this to you guys, I'm eating Mentos. 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 Mentos.
I hope we don't get copyright.
We're not gonna get copyrighted.
Oh crap! I'm so sorry. Wait, I can say that, right? That's not a bad word. Crap.
I think we're fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, crapster.
I think the only one that we're not allowed to say, I think those it's just stupid and that crap. I think those are the ones we're allowed to say.
Yeah, but the other words like, or
Yeah, pretty much. Those,
or the.
Stuff that you wouldn't say in front of your grandma, basically.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I do say it in front of my parents sometimes, but just in general, I don't really. Although I do know a lot of curse words, but I don't say them that often, unless I'm joking around though with my brother.
You have a well-defined
And my
dictionary.
brother's.
Yes. So let's talk about that Persian food. How was it?
Oh yeah. It was good. I mean, that's why I'm wearing a jacket. It looks, I don't know, really nice. It's because like an hour ago I was sorry, my brain just stops all the time for a second.
That's okay.
It's because wait, what were we talking about again?
Persian
Sorry,
food?
I just lost it.
Persian food.
Yeah, an hour ago I just came back from Persian food, whatever it was. Yeah, that's why I'm still dressed like this, which I love it.
So for people who don't know, what is Persian food?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, crash! Oh man.
How would you describe the food that you ate? Basically?
Yeah.
The one that I ate though is got like very well like not fried but very well like crispy like the chickens with the bones, and it was like orange color in some sorts, and the stick was like not stick but like the one right here was like very black.
It looked like a kebab.
And crispy, and then the half of the side was just rice, and then there was salt, pepper, and
I think I know what you're talking about.
Me too.
and then there was like, and then I added like mints, and that were like not these, no, but the ones that were the people that cut cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, everything, and I don't know.
A
how to
Persian
explain it,
salad?
but I mean,
Persian cucumber salad?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
My mom makes that all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Your mom makes a lot of culture food.
Yeah, she does. She's very into culture. I feel like you're trying to ask me a question there.
Oh, me? No, I'm good. I was just getting this Mentos. This thing's stuck. Oh well. Dang it.
Connor, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been up to I don't know, honestly. I mean, I've been music composing, like, for fun, for both myself and for people's projects, such as my friends. Yeah, not friends, but just a friend of mine that I'm working with for fun, and as a game developer.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm making a kind of like a zombie swarm kind of music, like a kind of like a chase a bit because it's very intense, but something like that.
Is it like hip hop or?
One of the instruments was. Oh, sorry. I gotta eat this.
Go ahead.
I don't like to talk with my mouth full.
It's okay. We have like 30 or 40 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like the first time we're on time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really? First time on time? I thought I
Yeah,
was late.
I don't know, you were not late.
Oh.
You were not late. You were on time. Seriously on
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So, so one of the instruments of one of the soundtracks I was working on, one of the instruments had like a little, like a, kind of like a little height. I forget what you call it. Height tap. I forget what it's
Hi-hat?
called. I'm not hi-hat. Yep. Hi-hat. Yeah, but that's like the only hip hop kind of instrument I only use. I don't use like one of those stereotypical rap musics. I don't do that at all. I just make soundtracks for like maybe like I don't know like video games. But one of the instruments is like hip hop. Just one of them. That was just a hi-hat.
Aren't
Yeah.
Aren't you a percussionist at school?
Yes.
How did you not know what a hi-hat was?
Oh no, because my brain always like stops for some reason. Like I have to.
wondering that.
Yeah. You were? Oh.
That's good.
I mean, I'm not a professional percussionist. I can count. I can read music and I can play music. I have a bit of intelligence of that, but I don't really know honestly. But
And yeah, I've heard you play.
I mean, oh that's right. Yeah, you did see me play a lot. There's this one time where my teacher. I'm not sure if I'm allowed. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say his name, but
yeah, I would.
anyways, my high school. Yeah, I wouldn't, because I don't want to like, But and this is a podcast, so I cannot say anyone's name. So one of my teachers in music band in high school, there's this one time where he like left or walked off, like he had to do something. While everyone was practicing or silence or something, I just went to the drums and just started playing like crazy, and I just played like some very incredible beats. And then out of complete nowhere, everybody was like. Not everybody, but a lot of people were like, kind of like looking and just watching.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I don't know. It kind of reminded me of like a cartoon scene or something. I'm not being ego or what's the word? Never mind.
No, it was a sick beat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. In fact, I actually do have my drum set like next to the room over there. Not this room, but the other room.
Nice.
But yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
practice often?
I'm not very motivated these days, but I do. I don't practice. I play it for fun and all, but I don't usually practice it all the time. No. But I just don't have motivation these days. Just more like music composing and my computer, working on stuff, my hobbies, all that stuff. Yeah.
So Connor, I've been watching some of your YouTube stuff recently. You hit 100,000 subscribers. I've seen recently.
Poggers. Yes, I noticed. I noticed my YouTube channel had a 109. Wait, let me check. Yeah, 109 subscribers. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I was honestly not expecting to get 100 subscribers. I thought I was just going to be very underrated, but it turns out I got 109 subscribers. So I made a special video about that, like a thank you, whatever it was, video.
Yeah, it was like an animation thing, right?
It was like it was an animation of my avatar, or in this case, a spiritual character of myself, or whatever, or more of like a spiritual character, kind of not a monk, but he's like very. I don't know. But anyways, he was just kind of like watching a view, and while there's like a beautiful ambience, that's all it was, pretty much.
Yeah, I remember when that video came out because I was subscribed to you, and I just watched the entire thing, and I thought it was kind of cool. Did you make the animation?
Oh yeah, I made the animation. I could have done a lot better with the animation. In fact, I could have used a better tool or something instead of just a loop breathing sound. Like I could have done a lot better with it, but I was just really lazy and just rushing it because it was like 11 or 12 p.m. and I just wanted to go to bed and just be done with it. I'm like, so I just like didn't really fully try, but it could have been a lot better though with the animation. But I just want to like release it right after I uploaded that other video I made. So because I just realized I had 102 subscribers, I'm like, oh crap, I'm late, and I just gotta make the video really fast. So yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, I forgot to ask. How are you guys been? I mean, like,
We've been chilling.
Yeah.
We recently have come back, and we're trying to get back in that kind of motion, like just making the videos. The first one was a little bit rough, just like Just getting back into it.
I see. That's good. Maybe you could like make your. I know I say this all the time, but your voice is pretty quiet. It's just.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if my voice is too loud.
No,
Is it
yours
too
all
loud?
good.
Not too loud. No, it's not taking up too much space. Okay. What about you, Nathan?
I've been chilling. Pretty much not doing anything.
Awesome.
I mean, I've been at school basically all day, so like over the past week.
You live
Oh,
at
yeah.
Square.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What have you been doing at school, Garcia?
Well, I mean, I go to school. I leave my house at around 6:10, and then I get home at around 9:30 sometimes.
Wait, why do you leave at 6:10? You don't have a first or a second.
I have a 0
Oh, well, why do you have that?
because I'm in wind ensemble
Oh,
or advanced music.
That's.
So
I see.
yeah, I have to go there early in the morning, and then first and second period I kind of just relax, do other work.
Yeah, I've seen you sitting outside a few times, just like reading or doing homework.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's times like I just don't have any work, so I can just relax. And then I go to my fourth period, or fourth, fifth, and sixth period. Sixth period is our swim, so sometimes we have to stay after school a bit longer. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, I have musical practice until around 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a rough life.
Yeah.
Living in the hood, just staying at school, just like from 6 o'clock in the morning to 2.
Yeah.
It's basically an actual job.
Oh.
It is an actual job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a commitment that you have to make.
Yeah. I work from 5 to
Wait.
9.
Oh wait, a commitment of what again? I'm sorry. A commitment of what again?
School.
Oh yeah, yeah. The school and oh yeah. I don't mind school. Like in fact, I actually do appreciate sometimes having school. Like because that gives me a purpose of what to do in the weekends or life in general or afterwards. Yeah. But sometimes it's not really like. I feel like they could have been something better. Like, what's the point of like having to wake up so early and then like feel really tired afterwards while you're just sitting in a desk all day trying to listen, and that's pretty much it you do in the weekends. No, classes are like that. I know that, but like, or in fact, the school systems have. Yeah, a lot of them are. But like, in general, being tired also lacks your brain of want to focus in a lot of things too. So it's kind of like pointless of even. It's kind of pointless of even going to school or whatever it is, or what school or education promises in the first place. It's just. But then again, I do appreciate school because I get to do stuff or be outside or at least be with you guys or at least be with some friends I have, or just something, or be in a team like the swim team, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometime I just hope the school systems would get better in the future. I'm sure it will because it's been like this since the Great Depression or whatever it was. So it's been like this. It's been like this for a while. I believe.
I've noticed that.
I believe first period starting time next year will be much later.
Will be what?
It'll be much later, like around 8 or something.
Oh.
So
Why is that?
I don't know. Probably the education system's finally catching up. Realizing that kids are getting too stressed.
Would that be crazy?
Yeah, it kind of would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are getting better. Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah. And yeah. There's something I want. Oh, sorry. You continue.
How have your classes been this year, Connor? Like rank your classes, like your favorite classes to least favorite classes.
What I'm about to say, I hope it's not. I don't want to say offensive or anything, but one of my favorite classes though was arts, Although in the beginning, though, after the stories I've heard of students telling me that some kids in the arts sections and in high schools, that like one of the best programs, yeah, the programs may be good, but the kids there, or in case the students in high school in the art program, they really don't. They're just horrible. Like I've heard a lot of stories about them like being cheaters, or they were just something, or like they're I don't know. I heard a lot of weird news about them, and when I went to the arts class, sorry, I forgot to say that. One of my favorite classes, though, however, is arts, maybe music band. Although the students, not all of them, but some of the students are. And then what are the other classes I do enjoy? I pretty much like all my classes. I mean they're okay. I like all of them. But one of my favorite ones though that really connects me to a lot is like just arts, because I got an incredible. Because I know the teacher very well. I know my friends there pretty well, and the class itself and the arts is just like one of the only chillest classes I could finally like kind of like rest and just do less work and everything, which is awesome. And I was but when I first went to that class, though, I was like, oh, great, I'm going to become emo. Oh, great, I'm going to become one of those overexpressive peoples. Oh, no, oh, great, they're going to teach me how to become expressive and become emo. Oh, great, I'm going to get brainwashed. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, or from what I heard from some people or anything. But I guess the only class that I heard, though, the most that had the most, I don't know, just whatever I heard from is probably drama. That's what I heard from the most. Drama's not really I don't know. It's got a lot of weird, messed up students. I don't want to say that, but I was kind of prepared that I was, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. God dang it. But, yeah. So, yeah.
Garcia, you've been silent for a good few minutes.
I was just listening to Connor. You've been quiet for a few minutes too, Nate.
Oh, because he was listening, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah.
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 So, Connor, you're going to be a senior next year from Unaware.
Oh, senior? Oh, yeah, I noticed. I don't look like a junior. I mean, obviously I've been growing. I've been changing. I've been growing up like most people. But oh yeah, becoming a junior. It's funny. Like when you're really young in life, like when you're like really little, time is incredibly slow. But when you're like older, it goes by very fast. Maybe it's because like we understand time better, and then it starts becoming faster for us, I believe. But like when I was a kid, it was like millions of years later. It was so long. But now I'm surprised. It's like what? Oh Jesus, 2022. Oof. Yeah, I thought it was. Yesterday I thought it was 2021 still. But or I guess not.
So, Connor, since you're gonna be a senior next year, have you been thinking about colleges?
Yeah, but I might go to college after high. Sorry, my mic is really loud because I can see the thing that's like turning red. I always keep watch. Yeah, I'm looking at you, not you guys, just the mic thing. So when I was wait, what was the question again? Oh wait, I know. So yeah, after high school, maybe I don't know, like maybe. So after high school, I will give myself like a 1 year break or two. And then after that, then I'll probably decide to go to college. But I think it would relate to like, I don't know, maybe a form of arts or maybe game developing or something. I don't know, anything. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Have you thought about going? Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
thought about going to a JC?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's kind of early for me, so I'm just my goal is just pretty much like just enjoy or make the best of it in high school, even though it may not be the best, and there might be some people that might want to take me down all the time, or cyberbullies, whatever it is that people go on their heads these days. I just want to. My goal is to just simply like make the most of it. Is what I do, and like travel the world or ride a bike. See the horses. I don't mean that in offense word. I meant like the animal horses because our school is like San Juan. And there's like a lot of horses there.
Yeah. Garcia,
Wait,
have you
oh,
thought
yeah.
about school?
Excuse me?
Wait, what was that?
Garcia, have you thought about where you want to go to school?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
I'm not going to say specific names, but I want to go to an aerospace engineering school.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do there?
History.
Yeah, I'm going to learn history at aerospace engineering.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm joking.
Oh,
It's a.
oh, because
Okay.
when you said that, I was like, wait, that sounds like high school. Then what's gonna be so interesting about it or fun? But I guess you're just joking.
Yeah, no, but
So what? Oh yeah.
what's your question?
Why don't
yeah.
you explain what it is?
Aerospace engineering?
Yeah, just explain what that is.
It's like planes and spacecraft and stuff like that. It's really just like everything having to do with the yeah. It's like NASA stuff.
Oh yeah, NASA. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
NASA.
NASA. Yeah. When I heard the word NASA, for some reason in my head, it just said Nazi. I don't know why. It just popped up in my head. It was weird. What about you, Nate?
I want to be a firefighter, so I'm gonna be doing a JC. The junior college is probably gonna be Saddleback College, and
Sweet.
then
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go to a fire academy. I am not too sure where yet, but that's probably where I'm gonna go. The only thing I'm worrying about on how they would consider me to be a firefighter is because I have asthma. And for people that don't know what that is,
Oh no, I know what that is. Yeah.
but for people that don't know, it's for people. It's like when you have smaller lungs, so it makes it harder to breathe. So when you go into firefighting, you have I think it's called smoke, and then when that gets into your lungs, it kind of makes it harder to breathe. From what I hear from a lot of people, it makes it harder to breathe. So it's going to be tougher for people with smaller lungs, and that could be a disqualifying factor for me compared to say. Because only 10 people per year get accepted from what I'm aware of, and say it's me and another dude picking who gets to go on. They're gonna pick the guy that doesn't have asthma because they know they probably would have more potential. Say we have the same qualifications, same stuff like that, they'll probably pick him. So my backup would be either be a paramedic, which I would do more fun, but I won't be a firefighter since fire fun, and paramedic is a lot more work to do. Have to actually help somebody.
Nice. Okay. That's cool. No, I like that. So you're more interested in being a firefighter, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I'm more interested in being, but paramedic is my backup.
Yeah, either, yeah, like firefighter, but if not, then most likely paramedic, whatever, yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool, I like that. Sounds like you're gonna help a lot of people. I like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
That's cool. When I ever move on, if I ever want to do something that I like doing that relates to my hobbies, I would like to help the world too, by showing truths or stories or things that what was that?
You can do a podcast showing the truth, giving facts.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I don't like to give out opinions because then I don't like to potentially hurt someone's feelings or
Well, that's
or
the thing
yeah. I'm not gonna. No, I don't like to. I don't want to do too many opinions. I'm not. I don't even watch the news either. I don't do newses or watch any newses.
I would stop watching the news. It's just
Yeah, me too.
But believe me, I am not a politics person. I don't really do. Yeah, I don't do neither. Wait, what was that?
I gave up on politics as well.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that politics is pretty much a community or a key to society, but sometimes there's always a dark side behind some systems. I've heard like the school system is meant to kind of, not all of them, but in general, how it really was back then, it was worse. They would they don't really promise you what they want to teach you. Really, they just want to kind of set you up to make who you. They pretty much set you up to do workings for society or they don't really set you up for success. In fact, they're actually I don't know what's the word, but and then of course you got like. So I don't do newses. I don't watch newses. I don't do politics. I don't believe in either presidents. I don't really, nah. Although I do understand that they could be helpful and maybe the key to society, but there's just too many toxicity, too many like drama, and it's just a waste of time. Like you're just pretty much watching hours of hours, non-stop, non-end of like just people's dramas, and that's all you hear about. Like what else could I hear? Like I could be
drama now.
Yeah.
That's why I don't look at the news. I just go off of like, if I were to look at something, I look at both sides, and then I would go off the facts of it. I like to but like I just stop caring about opinion in general, because then if I go off opinion, then I'd become biased.
When I normally want to, listen to something like political, I normally get it more from the source, like completely unbiased, just showing straight up what's going on. Because
that's the thing. It's kind of hard to find stuff that is like unbiased nowadays, because there's always a side to something.
Oh yeah, but like, if you just hear straight up the information, you don't have to hear any opinions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's why I don't. As a person who's very like sensitive all the time, or just has like conditions, I just care too much these days. I just care too much, even for like a simple conversation. So I'm like kind of like trying my best to not even like care at all what people say towards me or what they think of their opinions is, and or just don't even talk to anybody really, unless it's a person that I at least know instead of random people, because then they start becoming annoying, and you know how this is with kids. So yeah, and I don't know, but yeah. And also I don't do religion either. I don't really believe in anything. The only thing I do believe is just simply science, just straight up facts and science and space, or just the universe. That's all I pretty much kind of believe in most of the times. Than just other than like religion, I don't really, like I said, I don't do news. I don't do a lot of stuff for religion. I'm not saying that they're wrong, or I'm not saying they're bad. I'm open to the idea, or I leave that as a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna kind of like fall into it. But it could be a possibility, like religion or the news, or whatever it is. It could be a possibility, but I just leave that there if that could be true or not. But what I truly believe though is just generally this, just straight up facts, or just science, or maybe examples, or even just the universe itself. Like for example, I believe one of my biggest beliefs though is that I believe that we're not the only intelligent species. We're not alone who are like very intelligent species. There are probably like other times, or there are probably like other like planets that we've never discovered, probably has like incredible intelligent species, like incredible like actual life forms that we never discovered before, or even species that have like their own civilization, just like us, like but like in a very different like I don't know orbit, or other galaxies, or whatever goes on. But that's what I kind of believe in. Or to put this in a short word, I guess I believe in aliens, just not like in
the little green men sense.
I don't know. Wait, so what was that question?
You don't believe in aliens in like the little green alien sense?
The green aliens. I don't know if they were green, but like I said though, I'd say it's a possibility. But what?
You know when you like picture an alien, you think of like the slender bodies, the green. Big head,
anything really, yeah.
I kind of doubt that kind of life would actually exist, though.
Yeah. I kind of think of like aliens, like the Star Wars kind of aliens. Like they're not like what you think like when you look up alien, you find like this like weird clip art stuff. But I just feel like Star Wars is a pretty good example of what an alien would like, what it would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And because they just show differently.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know if it could be true, but I do believe in that. Though it just kind of like makes sense. Like it wouldn't make sense why we would be like the only like intelligent species in one planet. I'm sure there are like millions or billions of other planets out there. with their own like life or their own lost or anything really. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what I kind of mainly believe, or who knows? Who knows? Maybe I don't know.
So
Anything
moving
can be
on.
possible.
Oh yeah, anything. I agree with that one. Yeah, anything could be possible. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's why we have NASA, or that's why we have other companies, or whatever it is that experiment or travel through to witness. You know, to make facts or science or claims or whatever. So
So moving on.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at some of your YouTube videos recently. What do you think was the most fun to make? Like, because I've seen you play all these games that like crab games, Roblox Zombie Tower Rescue, Zombie Tower Legacy,
yeah.
and the Obby one, the classic Obby one.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
What do you think was the most fun to make and like just do?
Oh, that's a good question. I think the I don't know actually. That's a good question. I think the one that was like most ambitious, but mostly like fun or exciting to see the most was like one of the zombie videos I recorded and made, like the remaster of The Undead Coming, which was, if you don't know what that game is, the Undead Coming was pretty much like a very incredibly old game back in when Roblox was around, like 2006 when it was first made. That's like one of the first, I think the first zombie games that came out. But then later on, like in 2020 or 2019, someone like completely remastered the whole game with full technology, full talents or everything. So that's where I kind of found the game. And I was also, I think Nathan got cut out. But I think that's like the only video that was like a bit more entertaining, or even the one to work on the most. I think that one was more fun because there was like a lot of commotion or a lot of things happening all at once, and I just had to make the video like crazy, you know. It was, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe if you saw like one of the latest ones, or like the Undead Coming videos, like the newest ones, I like the part 3. I think it was part 3, 4. I don't know. But either way, you could be the judge of that when you of that when you see it. Yeah. Or did you already see it?
I haven't seen too many of your videos. I saw your Obby one. I've seen your what's it called? I've seen some of your beta tests of your game that you're featured in, and yeah, I think I've seen a few like minutes of your Zombie Tower rescued game, but I haven't seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the one that you saw, like the remaster of Zombie Tower, that one's those were just 2 videos that were very short and very like just very fast and short with no true working on it, just a footage of it.
Yeah.
Because because I was late at night and I couldn't like have somebody to hang out or play the game with me, so I just kind of like recorded it myself. That's like very small or just very short. So that's all.
Yeah, one of them 2 minutes and 50 seconds. One's 420.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The first video though of the Zombie Tower remastered, the one that was like 1 minute, that one that plays like for 1 minute. I like that one the most. I like that one that I made because I like the intro, how it started, like because I had the sound effects and everything. That one was actually one's really awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know honestly.
Yeah.
It's just.
I have a question about your crab game.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game? Because I've seen a few ads about it, a few people playing. It seems like fun. What do you think about it?
Well, that game was made by a independent game developer who's like into like the stupidest humors, and he's got like 2 or 3 people working on it. I forgot. Or I think it was like mainly him, I believe. But moving on though, what I think about the game, I think it was really. I think it was good, or it was fun. It's just. Yeah. It's only really fun when you like play with friends. So that's the thing. That game is like one of those games where it's like incredibly fun to play around when you have like friends over. So it was. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, yeah, I was playing with one of my friends, so yeah, it was good.
Is it like a is it kind of like Roblox where you just join a bunch of lobbies and you just
No, Crab Game is a completely like different game. It's not even related to Roblox at all. It's just a game that's like made independently and transferred to Steam, and then and it's pretty much like a game that's like based and inspired by a trend of Squid Game, which by the way I'm not really much of a fan of, but because I've seen the trends, it's just, but yeah, it's pretty much like a. Oh no, I'm not allowed to say that, right? I can't because we might get copyrighted.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that game was my voice hurts. So that game was pretty much like a Squid Game trend. It's like one of those Squid Games trends.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of. I didn't know if you watched it or not. So I was.
Oh no, I actually watched the whole season or episodes with my father. It was, or with my dad. It was, oh man, it's like the only few like Korean movies that were actually really good with what they were actually going for. Like not just entertainment, but it was like, oh dude, it was crazy. Like most of the other Korean shows are, I don't know why, but like most Korean shows these days, or just in general, don't have like the best acting. But I get it's like their own. I get that it's like their own thing and their own like whatever it is or culture. I like that, but sometimes the acting just really cringes me. It just I just can't watch it. But Squid Game, it was like one of them. Bleh. Squid Game was like the only few that I found pretty interesting though.
Yeah. The reason why those like kind of movies are kind of different than like American made like films just because they don't have the Hollywood resources or like stuff like that Hollywood or whatever like Universal or all those other companies would use. Like they would get them like imported from other countries because I think is like Korean stuff like they're like made there that's what I think it is. I'm not an expert on this, so.
I mean, no. You made a fair point. No, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That's why they look a lot different than other shows because it's in their own culture, but it's also in their own like style of making stuff. So
yeah.
That's why Squid Games was so good because it was made by Netflix, but it also had a little of that culture style in it.
Oh yeah.
So that's why it kind of exploded out there.
I thought it was bought by Netflix.
It was?
I think so. Or it was a collaboration with Netflix.
Yeah, maybe. Oh. I see. Well, that actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, despite like, if you don't have enough resources, I think it just comes to like talents or just skills of like maybe being at least a good actor or something, But no, I hear you. Yeah. No, in fact, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It is owned by Netflix. The company that made Squid Games is like their like little department in like Korea or whatever it is. But it's their little like it's like their department of what they did. So
yeah. Sounds good. All right.
What else is there?
What else is there? Oh,
not many people knows because we didn't talk about this because from what I remember we didn't record like after we won the league or something.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, it's just really quiet. Sorry.
So not many people know this, but for league we won for our swim team. How was your reaction to that, Connor?
Reaction to what again?
So, do you remember when we won league? Like we were league champions for our swim team.
Oh yeah.
How was your reaction to that?
Wait. When did this happen?
This was last year. It was like the last swim meet. Do you remember that?
Yeah, where we were at the.
It was at our pool.
Where we were at Oh wait. Oh, I don't have the pictures. God dang it. So. Yeah. So like, did it take place like in a football field at night, and there was like people there? Or something?
No, that was just the announcement for like where we carried the banner out. I'm talking about when we were doing it was this actual swim meet where we're just there doing the events. And then when they just start reading off the names for the points, it's like I wasn't there for your guys' because I was there for the varsity one, but
Yeah.
Nathan, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you explain it a little bit better? Because I'm not sure if Connor knows what I'm talking about.
The league championships.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that.
Are we talking about the swim meet?
Yeah, the swim meet where you guys were competed to get league champions.
You mean like the
That was a while ago.
where we? Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. You mean like in one of the recent last years of like the swim meet, where like the competition?
Yeah, the last swim meet that you guys participated in at our pool, that you guys won the league champions, and you guys got like the like when they were reading off the names. I think it was it said first place San Juan Hills, your new league champions of 2021.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
My reaction? I don't remember my reaction or what was. Are you talking about like when they were calling out the names and like who won or something?
I'm talking about basically that. So when you guys like, you know that we won. You know what league champions are, right?
League champions.
Like fastest.
Yeah. Yeah, like who's the fastest swimmer or in the team? Yeah.
Not but like so.
Oh.
Schools. Okay, so let me explain it like this because this is actually fun to talk about. So
Yes.
school. Garcia's not interested in this, I know.
Oh, I am.
Okay, so schools compete to get to a point. That's why we have swim meets, and then all the schools will come together, and then they will do their final like meet together, and then whoever gets enough points, like say first place will get like when you're racing, first place will get like 15 points, second place will get 10 points, third place will get 5 points, and so on and so forth. And so our team won because our team had the we kept on getting first and second and third because we had more players than most of the other teams during that time. So we just kept on racking up the points and then we won league champions because we beat all the other schools overall. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think I remember this. And our coach gave us like a live hook or something every time we got first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I think that was. For you guys, that's what I'm trying to describe like the day of the event. You guys, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was like the last swimming. So
The last swim meet.
Mhm.
last swimming where you guys actually got in the water.
Yeah. I don't know my reaction or what I saw that made me want to poggers or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know my reaction. All I was just really focused and just kind of like facing my fears of like the coldness because my body's just too sensitive. I don't know why. Like I just can't go in the water for some reason. But that's all I was kind of like focused on. Like just trying to
Yeah.
just go for it. So
Yeah, and I think
that's all I was focusing.
I think that day I was in the water the entire time, practicing with our coach, because he would come to the side and help me practice so I'd get a bit faster on the flip turns. Because I was doing the butterfly, so I had to practice like pushing with 2 hands and then turning back really fast. So
Yeah.
he was helping with that for a little bit. And I was just practicing that before I went.
Anything you guys want to talk about specifically?
Well, now that I brought up swimming, Nate, what awards did you get during swim?
Do you want me to just bring the jacket out?
Jacket.
You know the jacket I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, awards, not...
Yeah, they were on the jacket.
Like medals. Like,
Oh, I didn't get any medals.
you didn't?
Oh.
No, JV varsity didn't get any medals because, well, varsity doesn't get any medals. You get the patches. That's what.
Oh,
Jacket
I see. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
I see.
So,
Wait,
Go ahead.
why did they not give medals?
You didn't get any?
Never mind. Oh no, I got medals. Let's see.
Alright, so
I don't know with this one.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me with this, but or you're probably not gonna be able to see it if you're not an audio person, but
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
yeah. So this big San Juan Hill is like a little logo right there.
Yeah.
That is basically the varsity patch for people that have been on varsity, and then you got my name here because this is the one that I lettered in. Lettered basically means that I participated in a varsity sport. So you put the sport that you participated in right here, and then you put your name above it. This is all customized too. Just keep that in mind.
Sweet. Okay, that's good that you got a jacket, and that's actually really cool. I wish I had a jacket.
Yeah, so right here is the class year that I graduated. I won't show the full number unless you want to see it. Which you
Oh
probably
wow, 2023.
Same year as us.
Yes.
Huh.
Part. So, I'm just gonna cut this part into the videos. If you guys are, hopefully you guys have watched through this entire episode. If you guys want to check out part 2 to this video, it'll be available sometime either next week or the following week after. We'll probably post it like on a Tuesday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching though.